What's up everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video where I talk about paranormal subjects and advice on whether you're haunted or not and how to deal with that. And if you're haunted, well, if you're haunted, that means you have a poltergeist. But if an object or a house is haunted, that means it's haunted, basically. And you can either get rid of it or clear the energy from it, or perhaps speak with the spirit that's attached to that thing and, I don't know, make some kind of truce. But I don't see many people talking about that. But before I get started, guess what this is? If you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know, but basically this is my sketch kit, and I'm really into realistic drawing, but I have a surprise. So basically, here's the surprise. Well, kind of. I'm gonna be getting a little bit into comics, so I'm gonna learn basically how to draw comic characters and kind of make like a comic series. And I'm gonna make it interesting, so I hope y'all like it when I put it into action. But yeah, this is a set of high grade pencils, so like basically kind of like 3D pencils, and make the drawing seem more realistic, like eating an apple. Oh yeah, cool subject. You know, if you draw something, you're putting that drawing into being because of the emotion you're putting into it, and it is 2D, so it does exist. And I'll get more into 2D, but that's a pretty cool thing that I think you should know. And this is my new sketchbook. I do have other sketchbooks, but I'm gonna use my other sketchbook to kind of test out my pencils and see what works and see what I like and what I don't like. But yeah, this is it. And this. So yeah, if you want to see more of my art, you could go to my Instagram where I'll start posting, and maybe on the weekends I'll do live streams, kind of like just basically just sketching on live. I'll get into that later though. But anyways, let's get right into this video. So when you're being haunted, when your house is being haunted, look into the history of the house, because wood, plastic, basically almost all material has memories, and that's why it stays in the form or the shape it does. And like, let's say someone lived here before me, and this person that was sleeping in this room before me was very negative, very doubtful, and just like in the clouds and not in touch with reality. And then I move in right after. I'm going to feel the distortions that this person was going through as he was in this room. And if this person died here, then that person is going to remain here until he expands his awareness and his consciousness. But it's, from what I've heard, it's kind of hard to do that once you're on the fourth dimension. And I mean fully, like when you fully passed on, I've heard it's like you can learn a lot of things, but you will learn way faster if you've actually lived on Earth and did and put action into the knowledge that you've learned. And so, yeah, just imagine I'm gonna talk about this more later on, and it might seem a little bit controversial. And if you've seen my other video, which nobody has, but basically I've shared my opinion on what hell is and what hell actually means and how it actually exists but it doesn't exist at the same time. I am gonna talk about how to use demons to heal your inner shadow work and how to create a dot form, which basically means how to create your own, basically amplifying your imagination, and your imagination creates this place. I'll get deeper into it. And I've learned this from another YouTuber called Ryan Cropper. He's really good. There's one thing to remember when you're being tormented by a ghost or a demon perhaps, but let's just say ghosts for now. Ghosts, you can't give them, obviously you can't give them fear, because fear is an emotion that they crave. So the more you give them emotion of fear, the more they're able to torment you and bring your vibration down. And literally, in some cases, they even can get to a point where if they gather so much energy, so much fear energy from you, then they can get to a point where they can physically harm you and scratch you and stuff. And yeah, it's all about, they mostly depend on people who have that victim mentality. And so so it's kind of like a sign or destiny, whatever you want to call it, that you're experiencing this, because in a way it's asking you to get out of that mindset and step into your power. I know it's easier said than done, but don't be afraid, because if you're afraid, that means that you believe that they have the ability to harm you, which they don't. And, well, some entities at least. It depends, but basically just stay in your power, and most likely the spirit will. So yeah, you can also use spiritual tools as well, or you can ask a preacher or a shaman to help you get rid of the spirit. But if you don't believe in yourself truly, and if you don't believe that the priest or the shaman can't get rid of the spirit, then you're just wasting your time, because you have to have some kind of belief to be able to get rid of the spirit that's in your space, or make peace with the spirit so he won't bother you anymore. Or wait, do ghosts have gender? I've always thought about this, and we all have feminine and masculine energy inside us, but yeah, gender doesn't matter to spirits, because it's mostly, is this being more masculine, is this being more feminine? Is it a balance of both, kind of like yin and yang? I don't know why I brought that up, but yeah, anyways. So yeah, if you want to see my art, I'm going to be doing live streams and posting it on Instagram, my finishing results. And you can see my books too. I've recently got this book yesterday. It's called Spiral Dynamics. I haven't started reading it yet, so based on the title, I don't know what it's about really. I should read the back. But anyways, if you like this video, like it, share it. It will really help out this channel and its algorithm and stuff. And leave a comment. And yeah, if you have any advice on how I can get better, definitely do so. And see you in the next video.